a couple of other reasons why jobs were lost. One reason has to do with technology itself and the impact on worker productivity. The reality is that the United States is producing more manufactured goods now than ever before, but we're doing it with fewer workers, number one. And number two, very importantly, we've not done what we need to as a nation to find new jobs, new vocations for those workers. One of the things that has happened during the course of economic history is that when there have been these structural changes, these have been accompanied, when successful, with changes with regard to retraining workers and building up new industries. And we've not done that. So, for example, in the past, when there was the shift from the heavy metal bending industries of the 1950s and 60s into more sophisticated advanced manufacturing, it was the employers themselves that did a great deal of the retraining. And there was also retraining and training for new positions provided by community colleges. This time around, very little of that. The absence of that social contract between employers and employees has meant that companies are doing what they used to with regard to retraining existing workers, number one. Number two, the idea that workers expect to continue to work for the same employer throughout their careers, that contract has broken. And number three, we have not been providing as a nation the same level of funding that we had been previously for things like community colleges and other forms of technical training. The good news has been during the pandemic is that many state and local governments that did receive financial assistance from the federal government, they have used those funds to actually reboot many of their